All right, y'all. So we just gonna say it off the bat. Talking to the camera is really awkward for me, really weird for me. So we ain't gonna be doing too much of that. But this is the tutorial you guys have been waiting for. My two-tone ruffle hats, and we ain't gonna do too much talking. We just gonna get right into it. So the one thing I will say is this is like a this isn't like a, I mean, it's a beginner's tutorial, like as long as you like know your stitches, but it's not like a this is how you do this is how you do that kind of thing. It's just a, like, I'm not showing y'all how to do stitches, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we just gonna get right into it, okay? All right, y'all, so for this tutorial, or for this project, what you're gonna need is your crochet hook. I'm using a 5mm. You're gonna need your two colors. I'm using the color medium blue and soft blue. Scissors, measuring tape, my darning needle, and I use a hook size up for the ruffles. So first we're going to start with our magic circle, of course. Now do a magic circle and then chain one more, and inside the magic circle you're going to put 6 double crochets. Okay, so after you get your 6, then you're going to attach your second color. And the way I attach my second color is by going into the side of the those two right there. I don't even know how to explain it, but those two right there. And I pulled my second color through like that. And then I'm gonna do 6 more double crochets into the magic circle with the new color. Okay, and then I'm just gonna close my circle like that. All right, so then we're gonna chain 2, and for the first row we're gonna put 2 double crochets in each stitch. So 1, 2, and then in the next stitch 1, 2, and then in the next one 1, 2, and then you're just gonna do 2 in each all the way down. Okay, boom. And then we're gonna go switch over to the other side. Grab this loop, chain 2, and then we're gonna do the exact same thing. 2 double crochets in each stitch. 1, 2, and then the next one, 1, 2, and then the next one. And you're gonna do 2 in each stitch all the way down as well. And then you're gonna chain 2. And this is what you have so far for your first row. Okay, so for your second row, you're gonna chain 2, you're gonna turn your work. So this row, the pattern is gonna be 2, 1, 2, 1. So 2 double crochets in the first stitch, and then 1 in the next. 2 in the next one, 1, 2, and then 1 in the next. And then you're gonna do that, repeat that pattern all the way down. So it's 2, 1, 2, 1, all the way down. and then chain 2. Okay, so now we're going to switch to the other side, and we're going to do the exact same thing. Chain 2, turn your work, 2, 1, 2, 1, all the way down. Okay, so this is what we're looking like after 2 increase rows. So for the next row, you're going to chain 2, turn your work. So the pattern for this row is going to be 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet. Okay, so 2 double crochets in the first one, 1 double crochet in the next 2, and then 2 double crochets, and then 1 double crochet in the next 2, and 2 double crochet. And this is going to be the pattern all the way down for this row. All right, so now we're just going to switch to the other color, the other side, and we're going to do the exact same thing. So basically, whatever you do on one side, you're going to do the exact same thing to the other side, and which in this case is, I'm out of breath, y'all, I'm sorry. 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, all the way down. Just the same thing you did on the other side. So this is what we're looking like so far. So now we're going to move on to our third and last row of increases. So for this one, it's going to be 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet. So in between each increase is going to be 3 stitches. So in the first one, you put 2, and then 1, 1, 1, and then 2. And that's going to be the pattern all the way down. So got your 2, 1, 1, 1, and then your increase. And you're gonna do that all the way down. All right, so after that third row of increases, this is what our work is looking like, our third and last row. So now I measure the thing to see how much, and we're at 6.5, which is good. That's what I usually always measure it to. So we have 5 rows now. We need a total of 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for the next 7 rows, we're gonna be putting just 1 double crochet in each stitch, no increases for both sides. So we need a total of 12 rows altogether. And since we already have 5, we need 7 more. So for those 7 rows, it's gonna be nothing but just 1 stitch, 1 double crochet into each stitch for both sides. Also, y'all, I don't count my stitches. I just be going with the flow. But do make sure whenever you start your rows of just one, whatchamacallit, in each stitch, you don't skip this stitch. So 1 goes in there, and then, you know, 1 in each one across. So just make sure you don't forget that stitch. All right, y'all, so I got my 12 rows for both sides. This is how we're looking now. So we got the base of the hat done, and now we're gonna start working on our ruffles. All right, y'all, so for the ruffles, I size up to a size 6 hook. So from here, you could go ahead and stitch this up if you want to, and then work the ruffles, but I work the ruffles and then I stitch it up. So the pattern that I use for the ruffles, I got from a YouTube video. I don't remember the girl name right now, but yeah, my fault. But yeah. So the way I do the ruffles is I do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm gonna just show y'all. So on the first stitch, I put 5 double crochets, not counting the chain 2. And the next stitch, I put 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the next one is 3. 1, 2, 3. And the next one is 2. 1, 2. And then in the next one, you start back over at 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you basically just do that all the way down. So 5, 4, 3, 2 in each stitch. So then there's 4. And the next stitch is 3. And the next stitch is 2. Okay. So you do that all the way down. You're gonna do it for both sides, and I'll come back once I finish the first row of ruffles. All right, so this is what the first row of ruffles is looking like, and we're gonna move on to the second row. So the second row is the exact same thing. The only difference is this time we're gonna add that 1 at the end. So you know how we went 5, 4, 3, 2. For the second row, we're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So in the first stitch is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the second row is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I hope I'm saying, I'm saying stitch and not row, but yeah, okay. And the third stitch, 5, 4 is 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And the next one is 2. Right, and then in the last one, 1 double crochet in the last stitch. Okay, and you're gonna do that again and repeat that all the way to the next, all the way to the end. So 5, 4 in the next, 3 in the next, 2, and then in the last stitch, 1. And you're gonna repeat that all the way to the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way to the end. All right, now we got all our ruffles done for both sides. She is already eating down, okay? All right, so we're coming up, right? We're in the end game now. So basically, as you can see, the 2 ends are on opposite sides, okay? Which is good. So as long as your ends are on opposite side, you're doing great. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut a long piece for sewing. I cut an extra long piece just to be on the safe side because you never know. Pull it through. I already chained one, so I'm just gonna pull it through. Tighten that, and this is the piece. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Chain and leave a nice long piece for sewing. And once again, I already chained my one right there, so I'm just gonna pull it through and tighten. Okay, so now's the fun part. So we're just gonna sew it right on up, okay? Make sure your circles up there is closed. Sorry y'all. Put those two pieces together. Then you're gonna take this is where your darning needle comes in. You're gonna take your needle, and the way I sew is, hold on, let me see, because I forgot. Put the two ends together. And pull it through. I think I go back, let me see. I can't remember if I go back and forth or just keep going. I think I go back and forth. Or like this. Okay, so yeah, I just sew it up however you want to sew it up, for real though. And you just gonna sew it up all the way to the top, however you do your sewing. Whatever works best for you. All right, y'all, so as we can see, I sewed up both sides. And here at the top of the hat, I just tie, sew, weave, whatever, just to make sure everything is secure and nothing is gonna come undone. And boom, there you have it, guys. Congratulations, you made your first two-tone hat. You know, you can play with the ruffles however you want, make them as big or as little as you would like. And yeah.